Major League Soccer FC Cincinnati vs Toronto prediction, team news, lineups preview. Still seeking their first victory of the 2025 Major League Soccer campaign, Toronto will visit TQL Stadium on Saturday to face FC Cincinnati. On Match Day 2 last weekend, the Orange and Blue were beaten 4-1 by the Philadelphia Union, while the Reds suffered a 4-2 defeat at Orlando City. Match preview. A week after Cincinnati's near-perfect defensive outing in their regular season opener 1-0 win over the New York Red Bulls, they were made to look mediocre in Philly last Saturday. Pat Noonan's men are now winless in their last 3 regular season matches away from home, conceding multiple times in each of those outings. At TQL Stadium in 2024, they lost 4 of their final 6 matches in this competition, not including the playoffs, but have been better so far this year, unbeaten in 3 home games played across all competitions. This weekend, they have a chance to win their first 2 regular season matches at TQL Stadium for only the second time in club history 2023. The Orange and Blue have only lost 1 MLS home game in March since the start of the 2022 campaign, when DC United beat them 1-0 that same year. Cincinnati have never lost a game against Toronto at TQL Stadium, without a single goal conceded in those previous 4 outings. Early into the 2025 domestic campaign, many of the Reds' defensive issues from previous seasons have crept up on them once again. Robin Fraser's men have conceded a league-high 6 goals in 2 games, tied for the most in the competition so far this year. Going back to the previous MLS campaign, TFC have conceded in their last 4 away matches in this competition, allowing multiple goals in 3 of those encounters. 3 of their 4 league goals this season have come in the second half, while they have given up 4 in the opening 45 minutes of play. Toronto are unbeaten in their previous 5 MLS away fixtures when scoring first, dropping points in only 2 league contests as the visitors last year when doing so. The Reds have not won a match against the Orange and Blue in Cincinnati since the 2019 MLS campaign when they triumphed 1-0 at Nippert Stadium. Team news. Against the Union last weekend, Cincinnati were missing Sergio Santos, Luca Orellano, and Gerardo Valenzuela with leg issues. Alec Can was sidelined due to a sore hip. Nick Hagglund had an ankle strain and Matt Miazga was unavailable because of a knee injury. Evander scored his first goal for them in MLS play last week, while Pavel Bucha had their lone strike in a 1-1 draw versus Mexican side Tigres in leg 1 of their round of 16 CONCACAF Champions Cup tie on Tuesday. On the Toronto side, Raul Petretta and Derek Etienne sat out of their previous match with lower body injuries, and they will both be questionable on Saturday, while Richie Laryea has been ruled out with a hamstring strain. Sigurd Rosted and Davy Flores scored in the second half for them in Orlando, but it was far too late as they were already well beaten by then. FC Cincinnati possible starting lineup: Celentano, Halsey, Robinson, Hadebe, Yedlin, Mobuto, Bucha, Engel, Kubo, Evander, Denke. Toronto possible starting lineup: Johnson, Monlewis, Long, Rosted, Kerr, Coelho, Flores, Spicer, Osorio, Bernardeschi, Corbinu. We say, FC Cincinnati 3-2 Toronto. 3 or more goals have been scored in 3 of the last 4 meetings between these 2 teams, but we trust the Orange and Blue can shut the door when needed. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.